Hi, my name's Paddy and I'm one of the directors here at Evolution Software.
Hi, I'm Andy White and I head up the sales and marketing team here.
Guys, we've got a whole bunch of new products and services that are going to be launched over the course of the summer months, and we wanted to do a little video podcast, and I think depending on how this gets received, we might even do one weekly or bi-weekly to bring you guys some news and information about some of the latest and greatest stuff that's happening here. I think sometimes, we could be criticised for not communicating enough of this stuff, so we want to remedy that, we want to put it right, and we want to make sure that you guys get a regular stream of information. I think we'll do different things in different videos. This week is just really an introduction to say, hey, more stuff coming. In a second we'll go into a bit more detail, but maybe in future videos we'll bring some additional people in, maybe some industry experts, some guys who we feel can add value to the content, or guys who maybe have complementary products or services that can add value.
And by all means, people you want to see, if you'd like to hear from them, then we would just let us know and we'll get them on board, we'll get them on, and you can throw some questions at us to ask them and we can put them on the spot.
So coming later in the summer months, we have a new version of the software, completely new version of the software. You could think about this as a rewrite almost. And in terms of the new functionality that's coming, it's based on a whole bunch of feedback we've had from customers over the last 18 months. We're going to be bringing new look and feels for the website. We're going to be bringing more flexibility on templates and banner management. And a whole bunch of new features in the back end of the software to help you manage the site more efficiently. Mantra, you might even have heard this before, the software or the functionality that goes into the software has to do one of two things. It has to help you get a new customer, or it has to help you get more from an existing customer. And if it can't do one of those two things, then it has a very, very slim chance of making it into the product. So that gives you a sort of flavour for what you can expect in the new version of the software. In addition to a new version of the software, we're going to be launching a data project called Fusion Plus.
Some of you may have had a email through asking you to complete a survey on that one. We got the results back from that, and it was pretty interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had over 100 people respond to that survey, and I think it confirmed what we already knew. There's big demand for data, quality data, from both of the major wholesalers, Vow and Spices. We also see in the survey that there's additional demand for quality data from some of the smaller wholesalers, and the things that are missing from the current data sets would be, streaming video, product demonstration videos, and things like flash presentations, downloadable documentation, multiple images, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So you're going to see a much better quality of data coming from Evolution when we launch Fusion Plus, and we'll have more to say about that in future videos.
One of the other things we're going to do on these regular podcasts, what are they called? What do you call them?
Ramblings.
Ramblings from Paddy and I are a regular question time. So if you have a question about the Evolution platform, one of our products, or want to ask any of us anything directly, or our opinion on anything in the industry, then feel free to fire an email across to us, or go on the website and you can see our email addresses on there. Also, as Paddy said, we're going to be bringing on industry experts, we'd like to think, to talk about things in the industry that are coming up and things that they're working on.
So that could be guys from dealer groups who we have relationships with. It could be people from design agencies or SEO agencies that augment what we do at Evolution. Anybody who we feel can add value, who has some genuinely meaningful information to share, then we'll make best efforts to get them to sit in on the podcast. And if we can't get them in person, then we can use technologies like Skype or WebEx to bring these guys in remotely.
We're also going to share some of the things we find with you, little gems on the internet. There are all sorts of tools on the internet nowadays that are a lot of the time absolutely free and cost you nothing, but can really improve the processes in your business. I think probably the first one we want to talk about was Google Documents. Some of you may already be using Google Documents, but it's something that we've started using in-house at Evolution. It's basically, imagine if you could have something very similar to your Microsoft Office product. So you've got your spreadsheets, your your sort of Excel programs, your Word, PowerPoint presentations, but all hosted online. The beauty of that is not just that it doesn't cost anything, but you can share with somebody in real time. So you could be working on a document from home, working from home, while somebody in the office could be working on that same document at the same time. And it gets rid of that process that always seemed to occur, where you'd have a shared document that you'd be working on with a group of people, and as that document got updated, it would fire around via email attachment to different people. You end up with 5, 6 different versions. So you only have the one version, and it's on the internet, so the person just has to click on the link and they're there. So look at the end of the video for some hints on how to get up and running with Google Documents. It's free. You'd be mad not to be using it.
So I think that's enough for this video, guys. Like I say, this was really just an introduction to say that we're going to be doing more of these things. When we do them, you guys will get an email, we'll post them on Twitter, so you'll be able to find us without any problems. And I think maybe what we missed during that little last 5 minutes that we discussed there is maybe over the course of these videos we'll also dispel a few myths about evolution that you might have heard from other people or other competitors. So there's going to be a whole bunch of interesting stuff coming up, so stay tuned and we'll see you in the next video, either next week or the week after. Thanks, bye.
Thank you very much.